Welcome to Ask Tuition Center. Today we are learning mathematics. The topic that we are looking at is calculus. Under calculus, we have the subtopic which is coordinate geometry. Okay, so without wasting much of the time, if you look at the board, we have this example, which is example number 1. And this question is coming from the 2024 internal exam. Okay, so the question is saying find the equation of the normal to the curve y is equals to x raised to the power of 3 plus 3x raised to the power of 2 plus 2 at the point open bracket negative 2 comma 4 close bracket. Okay, so as I said earlier before to say this is very simple. You should follow me clearly. Where you are not clear, please feel free to ask so that I can repeat. Are we together? Okay, let's continue. Now, if you have been given the question which is saying find the equation of the normal, to find the equation of the normal, the first thing that you have to do is to copy this question. Okay? So you write the question which is y is equals to x raised to the power of 3 plus 3x raised to the power of 2 plus 2. Okay. So now, after copying the question, the second thing that you have to do is to find the dy dx. Mind you, I said this topic, which is called geometry, it is under the topic called calculus. So the dy dx is calculus. I'm pretty sure that those who are following, you are remembering that we looked at the question which were based on the calculus only. So you are going to say dy over dx is equals to, you got the same question, which is x to the power of 3 plus 3x to the power of 2 plus 2. Okay, after writing this, what you are going to do, you will say again dy over dx is equals to, you will get this power and multiply with the number which is in front of this variable. Or you get this power multiplied by the coefficient of this variable. Therefore, in this case, we don't have the, we can't see the coefficient, but as mathematicians, we should know to say there is this invisible one. So we will say 3 times 1, which will be 3x, and then this power, which is 3, we are going to subtract by 1. So we are going to say 3 minus 1, the answer will be 2. Okay? After that, then you will say plus. Again, you get this 2, which is the power, multiplied by the coefficient, which is 3. So you will say 2 times 3, the answer will be 6. So you write 6x. And then this power, it will lose by 1. So you say 2 minus 1. The answer on top there, which is the power, will be 1. Now, it is not prudent for us to indicate the 1 there. So we will just leave it like that, knowing that there is power 1 there. After that, we are remaining with this positive 2. Now, this, when you look at this positive 2, we don't have a variable in front there. Okay? So instead of you trying to waste much of the time here, you just forget about this, because in as much as you try to find the answer here, it will still give you the answer at 0. Are we together? So our area of interest is just to find this. Now, this is not the final answer. Okay? What you are going to do now after finding the dy dx, you are going to say, let's find now the gradient. So you will say, the gradient, we know to say dy dx is equals to gradient. And so we will say gradient 1, if you remember, minus gradient 2. Or we say gradient 1 times gradient 2. It will give you a negative 1 with it, what you are going to find at the end here. So what we will do, you will say gradient, is equals to, you copy this question, which is 3x squared plus 6x. And then you will say gradient is equals to 3. Here where we have x, we are going to substitute x with this variable, with this coordinate that we have been given here. So we have -1 and -2. Now this -1 is representing the x1, while the 4 is representing the y1. So our focus, we are looking at the variable x. So what is being represented by x is -1. So you get -1 and then replace where there is x. So you open the bracket and write -1, then square, then close bracket plus 6 again, open bracket minus, -1. Like that. Thereafter you say gradient is equals to, you write first this number before working out with this, which is this side. So you say 3, open bracket. When you say -1 times -1, the answer will be +1, because both numbers, they all have what? A negative. And when we multiply the numbers with negatives, it gives us what? Positive. So here we are just having or remaining what? A +1. Then close bracket, then plus. Here when you say 6 times -1, it will give you -6. You put in brackets like that. Thereafter you say gradient is equals to 3 times 1, you will get a 3. Okay? And then here, we are going to multiply the sign times the number which is in the bracket here. So we are multiplying positive times -6. The answer will be -6. Okay? I hope you are following. Okay, from there, you will say gradient is equals to 3 minus 6. When we are subtracting the bigger number from the smaller number, the answer gives us negative. And so it means we are subtracting 3 from 6. So the answer would be -3. So this would be our what? Our gradient. Okay. Now, this is not the final answer. This is not the final answer. Mind you, we are looking for the equation of the normal. The equation of the normal, that's what we are looking for. So, allow me to love this part, or continue by finding the equation of the normal. Since we have calculated, we are just from calculating the gradient. So, we are going to apply the equation or the formula, which is y is equals to mx plus c. Okay? So this is the formula that we are going to use for us to find the equation of the norm. Okay? Others, they also prefer using the y minus y1 is equals to gradient, open bracket, x minus x1. Okay? So this formula and this formula, they are one and the same. Therefore, you can choose which one is simple for you that you can use. So, as for today, we'll use this formula. Okay? So, this variable y in the equation or in the formula is being represented by the coordinate 4. Are we together? And then we have the gradient here. Okay? The gradient is in -3. Now, this -3, I forgot one thing. Remember, when you are finding the gradient, we always say gradient, as I said here, is equals to -1. So, since this is negative, the answer is given as -3, meaning that our gradient will be +1 divided by this number, which is -3. It will change the sign into a positive because it has a negative and this one has a negative. So we will have a positive 1/3. And so that's what we are going to replace it on gradient. Then we also have been given a -1, which is being represented by x. in this case. So what you are going to do, you say, where there is y, you write this 4, you say 4 is equals to, and then you copy the bracket which is 1 over 3, you say 1 over 3, then open the bracket, and then followed by the x coordinate is -1 in this case. I hope you are following. So -1, you write like this. After that, you say plus c. Now, what are we trying to find here? When you look at the question, we have replaced 4 in place of y, 1 over 3 in place of the bracket, which is m, and -1, which is this one, in place of x. Meaning we are looking for the value of c, which is a constant. So in this case, what we are going to do again, we will say 4 is equals to, now you have to work out a 1 over 3 and the -1 which is in the bracket. So you have to, to say when you have 1 over 3, it is the same as 1 over 3 is the same as 1 over 3 times -1. Then since we have a fraction this side, meaning we have to balance up the fraction this side also. Thereafter, if this divisible, the opposite diagonals are not divisible, meaning you multiply the numbers directly. So you will say 1 times -1, the answer will be -1, over 3 times 1, the answer will be 3. So the answer here, when we work out this, it will give us a -1 over 3, which is written like this. -1 over 3, then plus c. Thereafter, we are going to correct the right terms together. I'm pretty sure that you know what it means when we say correcting the right terms together. So, -1 over 3, it will come where there is 4. Okay? To those who may find it difficult to find the answer here, you can do this. We can find the additive inverse of -1 over 3, of which the additive inverse we know to say it is +1 over 3. So when we say -1 over 3 plus 1 over 3, which is the additive inverse. When you look at this, they can give us 0 because this has got a negative sign and this one has a positive sign. Okay, so when you try to work out this, you find that the answer is giving you a 0. Are we together? Now, because of so what we are going to do is to correct the right term. So we are going to say 4, then this -1 over 3 will come where there is 4. So you will have, when this -1 over 3 crosses the equal sign, the sign negative will change into a positive. So it will be +1 over 3. Then is equals to the constant, which is c. Okay. Now, when you look at this question this side, we have been given a fraction, but this side we don't have a fraction. So it is as simple as also putting this one as a as a fraction by introducing a visible 1. Thereafter, you can look for the lowest common denominator. You say the lowest common denominator, where the lowest common denominator is a number where 1 and 3 can go without giving you any remainder. Therefore, in this case, it is 3. So you write a 3 down here. Okay? After that, you say 1 into 3, the answer is a 3. Then 3 times 4, the answer will be 12. Then plus 3 into 3, or we are saying how many times can 3 go into 3? We are going to find that 3 can go into 3 one time. So that 1 multiplied with the numerator, which is 1. The answer will be 1. Then equals to constant. Thereafter, you add the numerators. You say 12 plus 1. The answer will be 13 over 3. Then is equals to constant. Okay. Now, this is not something hard to find, okay, you have to follow it nicely, and where you're not clear, make sure that you ask. Okay, so we are going to the conclusion of our calculations. So our question said find the equation of the normal. So we are going to apply the equation again. The equation which is this one, which is y is equals to gradient then x plus c. Okay. After that, then we are going to say y is equals to, where there is a gradient here, we have already calculated gradient that our gradient is 1 over 3. So you just get this gradient of ours. Okay, so you say gradient is 1 over 3. So you write 1 over 3. And then you write x. Then plus the constant here, we are just calculating the constant. In this case, we have a 13 over 3. So you write 13 over 3. And so this is the equation of the normal. Okay, so this is our final answer. As I said that this is very simple when you're calculating coordinates under calculus. Please make sure that you follow all these processes and all these steps. If you are not following the steps, mind you, during exams or the markers, they don't mark those stages that you are skipping. So make sure that you follow all the stages nicely. Thank you so much for attending. Alright, so I'm sure that you have enjoyed our lesson for today. Therefore, I'm asking you to follow the page and also liking the page and subscribe to the page. This page you will learn a lot. This is just mathematics that we are teaching. After mathematics, I'm pretty sure that there will be biology which is coming in. Thank you so much for your attention. Alright, so some of you may wonder to say, who is this one? You will be wondering to say, who is this one? Who is this one who's teaching mathematics like this? So this is Mr. Sims. Mr. Sims is C. So if you want to see Mr. Sims, you can also contact